YouTube. We just got a challenge or whatever from No Egg Craig. It's the broke ass vegan YouTube. Let's see, small broke ass vegan YouTube tag. And there's 10 questions. So we're going to do our best to answer them in as short a manner as possible. Try to keep it under 10 minutes. I get started, it's hard to stop. Okay. What potato do you use to film with? Well, we're looking at it. It's a Canon. It's about 5 years old.
Something like that.
It's been around. It's got sand inside the lens. I'm really attached to it. It's been to some pretty amazing places. Shot a lot of videos with it. Took really cool pictures with it. Candace has used her smartphone, iPhone a few times and emailed me the videos so I could use it off of there. But usually it's straight from the Canon, and I've done some shooting with the GoPro Hero, the first generation of the Hero. It has terrible sound, so we use a Canon.
And it's great underwater.
It's very good underwater. Besides being able to mount it to my bike, motorbike, I put a holder on top of my bike helmet. That's how we did the Coco head video. It's kind of a nice option. How many objects is your tripod made of? And it's just a tripod. Might have been a $10 tripod.
Yeah.
It's
$7 or something like that.
It's not very much, and it's not a full-size tripod. Here's a picture of it.
Yeah. I just bought the smallest, lightest, compact one I could find when we were traveling to Europe.
Broke ass. Which song do you wish you could afford the rights to? Have you used it in chipmunk form? No.
What song do you wish you had access to?
Jerry Jeff Walker or Hank Jr. doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I've only used music in one video ever, and it was the free music, and I'm just lucky to be able to have figured out how to edit to make films. If it wasn't for Candace's MS, I would have never started making films. I just felt like we had a message we had to get out, or I felt strongly that we needed to share. Even though very rarely do we preach, and I don't know if we've ever preached veganism on this channel. It's more of what we do, how we do it, to live this way. It's kind of how I live my life. I don't tell somebody, even though I'm in a position at work now to teach people, I don't tell them how to do it. I show them how I do it, and they can make their own decisions on how to do it. I kind of live my whole life that way.
Yeah. That is how we live. Being examples to other people.
How many pennies have you made in the last 28 days on YouTube? We've made $11.30. Our best month, I believe, was February this year. We topped $20. I've never had intentions of getting rich on YouTube and quitting my job. That's not why we started the channel, and that's not why we continue to make videos. It's pretty clear we'll never be rich from doing it.
That's another question.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything to that?
No.
Oh, which window do you film in front of? The sun just came out and I don't like it. This is our dining room window. I'm sure that we'll get the color to change. We look out at our RV and can't wait to go out and use it. And our apple tree that has been so gracious to us over all these years. And that's the kitchen window for where we shoot our cooking videos. And this is the table. Oops, wrong way. This is the kitchen dining room table that we share our meals with our grandkids with. What in?
See if that is pointed out or something.
Oh, that means I have to edit. Point it down a little bit. And there's the piggy. Let's not forget Piggy. Little kids love the piggy. What inspired you to keep making videos even though you haven't found success yet?
That's the question
That is the question.
that you were answering already.
Oh, alright. What inspires you to continue?
Well, just being an example to other people and you know, showing people different options that they might not know about. Having MS, I didn't realize that I could control my health by what I ate. I thought that I totally controlled my health with medication and physical activity and somewhat my diet, but not never having understood that eating a vegan low-fat diet could affect how I felt every day.
Cool.
It is cool.
What's your favorite hack?
This is my favorite hack. It's a plate holder and it holds my phone when I'm doing video chats.
So that would work really well if somebody was used to use their iPhone or whatever and didn't have a tripod. I guess that takes us back to what potato or what tripod, how many legs your tripod has.
I guess so.
That's really cool.
I like it.
I hack a lot of things. I hate throwing anything away. So it makes me a pack rat and makes for accumulating a lot of junk. But I guess with the repurposing in mind, this is one of my favorite repurposing. We haven't actually purchased this brand of multi-grain cereal in a few years, but we still have a lot of the containers and put different products in them. We also have thrown a lot of these away before we decided we could use them for this. It's such a heavy duty plastic, so we have to also reuse coffee cans for containers. The square ones just work so much better in the pantry or on a shelf.
Beans and rice.
Beans and rice. Okay, number 8. What video are you most proud of?
The Cocoa Head video, right?
That's
It is.
That's what you said.
It is. It was kind of a hard day, and that trail went straight up that hill. So, and I was having optic neuritis. I had to hold Ted's hand the whole time, all the way up the hill, because when I got hot, I got double vision, and it doesn't bode very well with climbing a very steep hill. So.
I think I've got too many to call my favorites. Of course, the Cocoa Head was good. I liked it. That's one of the times I've used more than one camera and edited the video together. That's where I had the GoPro on my bike helmet as we climbed. And that creates a special challenge for me because I'm not real good on the technical end of this. I think my first video was probably the one I'm most proud of because I had to learn how to edit, and that would be the one for making the apple crisp. I shot it on a old Nikon Pentax, and the sound is horrible on it. You can go back and see that video, and I lisp even worse on that phone, on that camera than I actually do. But I left it up. It's a good video. It's a yummy way to eat. And after that, I would say the 12-hour night shift is my favorite. I've been working 12-hour night or rotating shifts for 33 years. My entire working career I've been working rotating shifts. That's hard on the family, it's hard on your health, and I guess I'm proud of it because it's what I shared and feel like I might have helped other people with, especially just coming to that work life of the rotating shifts. Besides that, I made so many videos now. I'm really proud of the ones with my dad as he's succumbing to Alzheimer's and we're losing him slowly. I have one on our other channel of the last bike that he's restored, saved from the scrap heap. I really like that one, and I enjoyed making the one of where we rode our motorcycles, our vintage motorcycles, over up to the top of Glacier Park or Logan Pass. That one was really
going to the Sun Road.
That's the one, yeah.
That was a great trip. That was a great one.
Okay, who else? Who are your favorite fellow broke ass small YouTubers?
My favorite is the plant eaters.
They're fairly new, and
I like watching the little kids. I like having grandchildren with us that love to eat vegan meal with us and cook with us. I love watching the plant eaters and their children, and they're little silly, and it just makes me smile. I like it. And
that's, you really like them, I do too, and I also like, we both like Ion Health.
Oh yeah, I like him a lot.
He's been at it a really long time and has very few subscribers, but he's on point with his message, and he's got his own struggles that he's dealing with, trying to help his health with his diet.
Yeah.
And man, I can't not root for the underdog.
Yeah.
My other favorite small YouTuber, just trying to get theirs, Plant-Based Beauty. She's been silent for a year or so. She was in college when she started, and she started her channel about the same time we did. I think she's actually the fourth channel I subscribed to, right after Durian Rider and Freely. But she hasn't gone far, but I really like her. She's got a good message. And York and Spoon, I really like York and Spoon. Janelle, she's a pin-up model and a dietitian, vegan dietitian. I think she's said in one of her last videos that she's taken some time off to get her house set up. She just graduated college and moving on with her husband, and they got a new house with a vintage kitchen, but they just have a busy life right now, so they aren't making videos. She can also be found on Facebook. How about the blown up channels, the ones that started small and about the same time we did, but really ignited.
Mm-hmm.
We both really like Will from Potato Strong. He's great. He's great. But it doesn't really fit into this list now because he's huge for good reason. I mean, he's very good at editing and content is always on point.
Yeah. And I love the Happy Healthy Vegans. I like watching their channel. They're around the same age as we are, and they're so laid back, and I really identify with them. You know, they're just so chill, and I just love that about them, and I love the message that they have. You know,
Yeah.
It's really on point with how we are in our life right now.
I think the reason those two, I mean, besides just being awesome people and a great message, Will and the Happy Healthy Vegans are all musicians, and so they have this editing and technical end of it down pat, so their stuff is always just perfect.
Yeah, it's
Really good stuff.
very good. Ooh, the unlimited budget video. I would just go to Hawaii and do a video of all the awesome fruit and the sunshine and the beach, and I just love that. I just love the feel there and the whole laid back, you know, atmosphere of being there and eating good food.
But we do that once a year anyway.
Yeah, we do, but we can do it just a little more. It wouldn't hurt.
I suppose if we were in Hawaii and announced we were having a fruit luck or a vegan potluck, nobody would come. But if we had a blowed up channel, people would come, because I know I'd love to go, say, to Durian Rider and Freely's Raw Till 4 in Thailand, but we would never be invited because now we're not on Strava. We're not able to exercise at that capacity.
Level.
We just do what we can, and we're happy to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But maybe someday we'll go somewhere like that. But for now, Hawaii it's about as the end of our adventure rope. Or
Yeah.
Queensland.
Or Queensland.
We have a lot of fun when we go to Australia with our Aussie mates.
Yeah. Love that.
So really, No Egg Craig, thanks for giving a shout out, and thanks for inviting us to do the same.